now. Cheers.
Great Jones. Great Jones. We got bourbon. It starts out at the storied corner of Great Jones and Broadway. Basically, this is a Manhattan bourbon.
Ooh.
I may have opened it earlier this afternoon because I could, but it's really good. 43%, 88 proof. It's smooth. It's good. Look it up. See if you can find it. It's pretty cool. Let's have a sip. Matthew, would you like a sip?
I would love a
Let's
sip.
have a sip then. Let's
So,
do that.
Logan did do a little bit of a spoiler, so I did look it up, and it looks like a fantastic little whiskey. And like I said, instead of us going through and kind of doing a rating and stuff, we'll tell us, maybe at the end of the episode, if we still have time, which I'm sure we will, we'll be like, hey, this was pretty good. I would definitely recommend. So where did you pick that up? Would you like to give a little, or is it like a secret spot?
No, I got this at our local liquor store.
Right on Patterson Street.
Right on Patterson Street.
Does it rhyme with Harry's?
It does rhyme with Harry's, except it starts with a G or a J, depending on how you want to spell it after you're drinking.
Ooh.
Jerry's Liquor, Great Jones Bourbon.
Check them out if anybody is in the area. And good news is Canadians are going to be allowed back. Thanks, buddy. Are going to be allowed back into the States coming up, and as well as I think Mexico. They're opening the borders. So super excited. If any Canadians are watching, go check out Jerry's Liquor. We love it. Yeah, you're late, Zach. And hey, Zach, how ironic.
Ooh.
The hat he's wearing. We had a conversation, and we'll do a quick. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback quickly. Myself, Zach, and Kyle, we were talking about these style hats, and Kyle was like, I rock one every once in a while, but he's a Boston fan, so I mean, I feel like it's a Northeast, thing, or maybe like an Irish thing or something. So I said, yeah, Logan has them, and Zach was like, yeah, I bet you Logan bought an expensive one years ago. Thinking, it was in the boom, it was in the style, and I bet you he mixes it in every once in a while because, shit, I bought this expensive skull. And for anybody that isn't watching it, what are they called? Scully hats?
I call it a tam. It's a
tam. Scally hats.
Scally, okay.
Scally, is that what it is?
Scally.
Yeah.
It's a tam.
Like as in scallywag.
Yeah.
But do you keep a razor blade in the?
So
Yeah.
I do not have a razor blade in mine, mainly because I have no intention to kill people.
Oh,
However,
I do.
Have intention to kill people or have a razor blade or both?
Both.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm wanted in 4 states.
Yes.
Yes.
Sweet.
No, I don't think you live in Australia. I was just, I try to, one time in this show, we had an Australian viewer, and it blew my mind that they were watching from the future, and you're from the future.
And for anyone listening, Toby lives in Ecuador.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can find him there, promise.
Yes.
He says, fuck right off with your tam. Pish posh.
So I do have an expensive one that's funny that come up from Massachusetts when Molly and I were dating. I bought a nice one there, but I have a couple. I like to rock them out every once in a while. Mainly weddings, and weddings are pretty much the only good thing I ever go to. Expensive things.
So I got to ask,
apparently.
Any of the viewers, who would you think would be the most, viable to rock one of those? And does anybody else want to admit if they have one or rock one?
Right.
I do.
I was going to say, I could see Toby. I've seen
Megan.
Toby. Yep. Toby does give off a bit of a Shelby vibe. I can see that.
Oh, yeah. Especially with the razor blade.
More of
and
his-
the anger.
Yeah, the brother.
Yep.
The mustachioed brother. I'm just a psychopath.
I think
Brandon,
what's actually
your
more intimidating is the razor blade without the attitude. That's actually more intimidating.
You know, it'd be more intimidating if they weren't even wearing a hat. They just had a razor blade attached to their forehead, ready to strike people.
It's always right back here. They're just
CT has one. Brandon, do you have one?
I do not.
No.
Oh, you
Beard
should
bro?
get one.
That's a negative. Ghost Rider pattern is full.
Yes, I agree with what you said. It's a big 10 for. I have nothing against them. I guess I'm from the north. I'm not from the northeast. It's just not.
I will say they are comfortable as all hell.
Yeah, I have too many other great hats.
I do too. I got a ton of hats. I got like 100 hats. I like this one too.
I will tell you right now, if Finlay Hats comes out or Honest Amish comes out with one of them, I will rock them one time. for a Thursday show. That's it. And then I will give it away to a viewer that lives in the Northeast area. But so like I said, we talked about a couple of things, so I want to kind of switch gears. Like I said, we want to focus. Yeah, it's really good. The first sip was good. And real quick, we'll talk about Beard Bro. Let's do a quick little beard segment. So I know you're sipping on something, or do you want to wait until you open it?
Oh, we can go ahead. You can play the intro, and I'll open it up right now.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you were cool for double fisting.
I'm always good.
So let's do a quick beer of the week. Just tell us a quick little bit about it, and then we got something cool lined up.